People ask me, why don't you try and make videos and make change? Why can't you be like anonymous official or I don't know, some other big YouTuber? Well, you know what? The problem is, you see, as a YouTuber, I've been on YouTube for a few years now, and well, the censorship is getting worse. I just came back from um, collecting some money. I was just at my ATM bank, and yeah, I'm just trying to get by. The last couple weeks have been pretty hard, so I'm gonna tell you guys something. If people want me to continue making YouTube videos for only a few people, I need to have some support. And people complain all the time about, oh yeah, the pandemic, it's so bad. I hear stories every day about people who paid out their life savings to try to fix their house, and now they're paying $625 to live in a trailer. That's somewhere out in the States. That's one story among many. And yes, I know all about inflation and that our governments are corrupt. And people think that, oh, it's so hopeless that we're going to own nothing. Well, if we continue with that mindset, yeah, that is probably going to be our future. That is going to be what the elites, the powers that be, they want for us. But that's not right. The thing is that people are too soft. They don't want to take responsibility. They don't want to make content on their YouTube channels, first of all, so that they can expose this stuff. I've tried. I really have tried. I'm on my 8th channel. I've been censored 100 times. And that's no joke. That's true. Honest to God. And again, people, they say, "Oh yeah, we can't do anything about it." That's that's crap. You guys have a voice. You have cameras on your phones. First of all, you have the power to organize and make decisions. You could choose to let other people do the work for you, or you can do your part. Everybody now has to do their part if they want things to get back to normal. I mean, I'm saying it's going to be a pretty hard battle, and you're going to have to piss off some people. You're going to have to upset some people, trying to wake those people up. Because really, what you're really trying to do is saving their lives. Because if you don't wake people up to the impending doom, what's going to happen is that they're going to die. When stuff happens, when things get hard and really bad, no, they're not going to get enslaved. They're going to. I mean, worst case scenario, yeah, you could die if you see danger coming. Okay, from like 100 miles away, if you see disaster coming like a storm, like a big storm, and if you were the only voice in town, or if you knew that something really bad was about to happen, would you say something? Would you stand up and have the courage to do what's necessary? Not the most popular thing. You may get hated by people. But, in this day and age, everybody wants to be comfortable and entertained, and yeah, they just take it. They take this inflation and the corruption, and our government's paying taxes and accepting gender freaks to school and mentor your children. At what point? At what point, when people say enough is enough, is enough? I mean, when are people going to finally stand up to these demons that are sitting in power? They do not care about you. If they did, it would have stood up for what's good and what's right. But they're not doing that. And we as people, we allow for it to happen every single day. And you choose to feel sorry for yourself and mask the problem And I'm not even talking about drinking or smoking. I'm talking about like Netflix or eating chips or leaving it to the next guy or just leaving a like on someone's channel and leaving a comment and saying to yourself, that's enough. That's enough for today. I've done my part. One of these days, YouTube could be gone. Your channel, your Facebook account, everything, that could be gone. Do you understand? And I'm probably gonna be preaching to the choir about this, but there's even a sign, church sign, in the corner of my street, and after 2 months, it still says "Happy Pride" on a church billboard. That alone should tell you something. Something is not right, and the reason why that hasn't been vandalized yet is because I didn't have the money at the time to even afford to pay for spray paint. Yes, I was going to think about doing it myself, but because my um, budget it's that low, I can't even do the simplest action. Like I can't protest or do anything. All I can do is sit here and make videos, and it's not enough. I gotta say, and I'm very disappointed in people who follow me, don't comment. I don't even know who these people are. Probably NPCs. They probably don't even have the ability to create. They're probably not even real people. In the age of artificial intelligence, well, you know what? Everybody's going to be uh, put in a database soon. I know that. Everybody who's got opinions to share online, nobody's exempt. And this is the world that exists today. This is the world that we live in. Unfortunately, some people are just going to continue on business as usual. They're going to accept things as they are. They're never going to change. They're never going to make change. They're never going to find truth. They're not going to find a good church or do anything that's going to counteract the evil that's being pushed to us. Because this is evil. These are really evil times. They're coming after your children. They want you to be broke and in servitude to a government for the rest of our lives. And I don't enjoy making these types of videos, but it needs to be said. It needs to be said. And what happened in the Freedom Convoy in Ottawa, in Canada, when we had tens of thousands of people, not one of them, not a single person went up to the Parliament building, took Trudeau out of there personally. Parliament, they're just as bad. These people, politicians, are just as corrupt. They're just as guilty for allowing this to happen when they knew that they should not have let this happen, but they let it happen anyway. For that, they're all going to pay. They're all going to face judgment. And I'm not talking about judgment by court of law. I'm talking about judgment under God. And also, every one of you, every single one of you listening to this video right now, if you don't do something, if you don't take action now, you will be just as guilty. You, the YouTuber who has no channels, no content, has done nothing to create influence or change beyond leaving likes and a couple of comments and then going about your day-to-day life as if things were normal, that's not good enough. It's not. I'm telling you, as a film school uh, dropout, I've been to film school, 2 film schools, and I was disgusted by the lack of motivation. And again, people, they just make excuses not to do something, not to do what's necessary. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of pretending that this is okay, that this is right, and then we have to go through the motions. And what am I supposed to do? Just put on a happy face and talk about stupid stuff? No, no. I wanted something better for myself and my future wife and kids. I don't even know if that's going to happen because of how uh, screwed up the system is, and that I'll never find a nice girl because feminism has destroyed the pair bonding mechanism, like males and females. There's only 2 genders, not 57. Kids are growing up screwed up in the head, and it's not good enough. You people, most of you people, don't even deserve to be parents. You don't know what it means to be a parent for an innocent child who doesn't understand what's happening in the world. And that you people, you parents, adults, and boomers, you failed this generation, and you failed yourselves by leaving it all up to the government and not taking responsibility for yourself, not doing what was not the most beneficial thing, but the right thing, because everybody's giving up. And if you think that, well, there's nothing you can do, I suggest that you get off YouTube, or just be ashamed for the rest of your life. Be a slave. I don't want people following me on my channels that don't make any content. I don't need those people. They're not even real to me. They don't have a soul. They don't have the ability to create or say anything or contribute because they're lost souls. YouTube's full of that. YouTube has become something else. It used to be a place where we have freedom of speech, and now we don't. We don't have freedom of speech. As long as we entertain people and be PC and go with the agenda, we get to stay. We get to create and get paid, get YouTube money. There's more to life than that. There's more to life. And right now, life seems to be pretty bleak, and it's getting pretty bad. I really wish that people would just wake up. I wish that my family and other people would just put aside what's best for them and do something for themselves, do something for humanity. If everybody did that, yeah, we would see change overnight. But I know that deep down, human nature, people don't want to change. You could do anything you put your mind to, but you don't want to change. And that's sad. You could do anything. Right now, we have the ability to research anything, and come up with ideas and organize. We could do those things. Again, this pandemic has been terrible. It's been horrible. People have died. People died by the suicide. People died not by COVID, but lives were destroyed. businesses in the world is now ruined.